Good morning, beautiful people across the world. It's Ayo Adams on the sports segment of the Weekend Show. And I've run you through the quick headlines that happened across the week, from the Champions League to the big clashes that are happening over the weekend. And then we'll go to grassroots football and talk about the Meribet 5th Premier League. We'll start with the Champions League. It's in this match day 3, as we saw a lot of big encounters happening. But what we're going to run you through are the top 5 performers from match day 3. I mean, the brilliant performances from these players, wonderful players that happened over the last week. But then we'll run you through them. We have Sadio Mane, Jude Bellingham, Erling Haaland, Angel Di Maria, and Rhys James. I mean, brilliant players here, and they were quite spectacular during the week. Sadio Mane in itself broke a record, entered into the record of is now the 4th highest African goal scorer in the Champions League. He is in the same league with Didier Drogba, Samuel Eto'o, and his former teammate Mohamed Salah. Sadio Mane provided a goal, scored 1 goal and provided 2 assists in their clash against Victoria Pilsen over the week in the Champions League. He now has 25 goals in 58 games, while Bayern Munich are top of their table with 9 points from 3 games. The other counterpart there is Jude Bellingham, who was also amazing in the Champions League clash against Sevilla, where Dortmund won that game brilliantly. Jude Bellingham also produced a masterclass performance. He scored a goal, but that was really brilliant during that encounter. And the next person on the line, number 3, was nobody else than the German, than the machine, the one who everybody says is not human. That's Erling Haaland of Manchester City, who's now been scoring a multitude of goals, breaking multiple records, while he was in the bag against Copenhagen at the Etihad Stadium, where they put 2 goals past their opponents within 30 minutes before Pep Guardiola subbed them out. A brilliant display from him there. And another player that had a magnificent display in the Champions League was Angel Di Maria, who plays for Juventus, who had a hat-trick of assists. I mean, that's the first time ever in the Champions League that someone will have a hat-trick of assists. Angel Di Maria is now on his route to become the most player with assists in the Champions League history. I mean, brilliant spectacle. And finally, the last player on the top 5 performance from match day 3 is Rhys James of Chelsea, after Chelsea defeated AC Milan. What was a bad homecoming for Fikayo Tomori, Olivier Giroud, who came back to the Stamford Bridge to see if they could get a point, but Graham Potter, eluded them with that, as they got their deserved win against AC Milan 3-0, with Fofana, Aubameyang, and Rhys James put in there on the scoreline. Well, the Champions League action continues next week with the same round of fixtures all over again. We'll be seeing Barcelona take on Inter Milan, we'll be seeing AC Milan taking on Chelsea, and we'll be seeing brilliant fixtures and encounters across the world of football. But let's go to the weekend. There are a lot of matches happening over the weekend in the Premier League, in the Serie A, and in the Bundesliga. And we'll start with the Bundesliga, as we're going to have the Klassiker, the biggest game in the German league, where we're going to have Dortmund are going to be facing off with Bayern Munich. Dortmund currently sit 5th on the table on the log, in the Bundesliga log. And we also have Bayern Munich, who sit 3rd on the table, with both teams have 15 points. The game is going to kick off today at 5:30 p.m. And notable that Bayern Munich have won all the last 8 encounters with Dortmund. Will Dortmund be able to turn that around? Well, with the firepower of Sadio Mane, Leroy Sané, Thomas Muller, I mean, only God knows if that can happen. But Dortmund have Jude Bellingham. We'll see how that can happen. Moving on, another big encounter and big clash happening over this weekend on Saturday. Today, too, is AC Milan versus Juventus in the Serie A. It's going to be a brilliant game. The Rossoneri's, who are the defending champions of the Serie A, currently sit 5th on the table with 17 points, while the old ladies of Juventus, who are just getting their grip and grasp back on the league route, are sitting 7th on table with 12 points. The game will kick off by 5 p.m. If you're a Serie A lover, you're going to go and watch some of the brilliant players there. You have in the picture there, you can see Dusan Vlahovic and Rafael Leao against Theo Hernandez. And finally, on the big clashes games happening this weekend, we have Arsenal versus Liverpool happening on Super Sunday. It's going to be a magnificent game with the table leaders, Arsenal, who are topping the chart with 21 points on the table log. They are going to be facing off with rivals Liverpool on Sunday by 4:30. Go to our Instagram page, Twitter, and other platforms to predict. Let us know who you think will take that match away. It's been spectacular for Arsenal. They've been really remarkable this season. We'll see how that pans out. And finally, move to grassroots football as the Meribet Hefters Premier League has now reached its final climax. The October 1st was the day when the first ever national final happened in Ilaji Resort in Ibadan, while 12-strong FC took all the glory against Snow Lions FC, defeating them 2-1. Goals scored by Hassan and Sadiq Saleh for 12-strong before Akambi scored the goal for Snow Lions. It was a magnificent game in Ibadan. I mean, lots and lots of celebrations there. The video clip coming up will show the celebratory side of that game where we had 12-strong FC. I mean, they took on Snow Lions after winning the original champion in Abuja. Snow Lions also won the original championship in Lagos before both teams clashed together in a large resort in Ibadan on October 1st to mark the first national final, which 12-strong became champions. Well, and you know how we do it. We went to the street to ask our fans about the recent table leaders in the Premier League, Arsenal and Liverpool, both first and second on the table. We asked them, who do you think will win the Premier League at the end of the season? Well, this is what they had to say. My name is Ayo Adams. I'll be seeing you same time next week. Bye-bye for now.
Based on my belief, Man City is going to win the Premier League. They have players who are hungry for more, and again, their striker, Alan, that guy is ready to really make something out of English League. And again, the reason why I said Arsenal is not going to win the Premier League is because of the way they started. They started with their full form, and a lot of people like Man U started like that last season, and still yet they dropped. That's why I said Arsenal now have chances of winning Premier.
Okay, I would say I would choose Man City over Arsenal because Man City has always been the team over every season. They have all what it takes. The likes of their new signing Haaland, the Boone, their midfield and their strikers. Unlike Arsenal, we all know Arsenal, that's how they start. By January, you know their position.
As we speak, Arsenal is on top of the league. Arsenal is number one. My opinion for Man City not winning this time is because Arsenal has woke up from their slumbering. I'm very, very sure Arsenal, they are going to win the league this time. They are not going to go down for any other pick, irrespective of the team. Man City, Liverpool, or whichever team. Arsenal still remain number one, and they are going to win the Premier League.
But right now, Arsenal is in a big form. But that Man City, oh yeah, we go no.
You know, fit Arsenal are just sitting down. I know say Arsenal person go win am. No, just gra. Besides, just now 8 match or 9 match they just play now. We don't fit predict now. To me, I see Man City like person wey fit win now. Man City entitled to win the league because anytime Man City drop climb first, they hardly drop down. Go check am. Anytime we win the league, if you carry first, they hardly drop down.
My own point of view concerning the Premier League presently now, Arsenal being at the top of the league is just for the meantime, but temporary, because they've not played the top 5 of England. They've played Man U win the match. They've played Tottenham. They are able to conquer Tottenham partially. They've not played Chelsea. They've not played Man City, which I am very, very sure that Man City is going to conquer them. Man City is going to be at the top of the league by the time they play each other. And my own team, Chelsea, they can never win us. They can never win us. So being at the top of the league is just like elephant at the top of the tree. How he got there, I don't know.
I'm saying now, Arsenal is just wasting their time. They are not going to finish on top of that table. This is the one that will finish on top. We always see Arsenal starting in the good form, but at the end, they will drop. And so far as Man City take over, nobody come close to it, and they went ahead and win the league.
The thing be say, you see Arsenal, you know if finish for top of table. The reason be say, he never get serious match for Europa. So now their team B they play am.